What you're about to see might shock you from now until the end of 2021. Alright, we do not intend to have anybody freak out. So, as usual, or whatever, your discretion is advised. Thanks. From the YouTube Dojo, a place where Jenna Fischer cleans every other week. It's Weeknight there with Muller. And now, a man who pays Jenna Fischer 50 cents every time she cleans up the YouTube Dojo, Muller. Ha! Welcome Weeknight Update. I'm Muller with all grasshoppers. Type shouts out when I suspect this man edits. Now, if I this vigilante videos, I'll escape these animations. The Anthony Pente show with his reactions, web design kit, this podcast is made the screens and everything else, with discussions and everything else. Metal Gap, be with the same covers like works with his gameplays. Michael's Podcast is Michael Program, Rebecca Cable Neto, / Swaggy Vortex 732 VA Studios with voice acting skills and everything else. Emotional Fireflies 97, of course, with her podcast and all the other things that she's doing, and Plumber J 2 exclamation mark with a whole lot of random things, a whole lot of randomness and everything else. Alright, so please check all of those people out. Now, we got a good one for you tonight, or at least I hope we got a good one for you. Let's start by talking about Jenna Fischer. Alright, Jenna Fischer is a woman who hated being on The Office. Now, let me explain why, okay? She recently revealed to a story that her favorite moment came when Pam had a weird moment with Michael Scott. Really? Must we talk about this? Really? Man, I don't want anyone to throw up. Seriously. She still doesn't have the ring from The Office. And she wanted people to stop calling her Pam. Well, she totally needs to learn what nostalgia is. And speaking of which, Jenna's character Pam was supposed to dump Jim, played by John Krasinski, towards the end of the series. But she couldn't do it. Well, their parents and those parents need to stay together. So, smart move, writers. Smart move. And now it's time once again for one of everybody's favorite Friday sketches. Well, one of everybody's favorite, I should say. We check the opening remarks. Keep in mind that what you're about to see and hear may not, I repeat, may not fit what you think, it may not fit your values of comedy or things like that. Alright? So, viewer discretion is advised. But, since this is airing on Nick at Night, 2:30 in the morning, as well as here on YouTube whenever it's on. Here we go. Enjoy, I guess.
Correct. There are the motherfucking things I think. So, Jenna Fischer, apparently, what the hell?
Jenna Fischer.
Moment from The Office came from Pam. Odd scene with
Pam's odd scene with Michael Scott, yes.
Pam's odd scene with Michael, fuck it! Alright, so now we cap it. Alright, why can't we keep Mr. Scott arrested? Yeah, why did he get arrested, huh? Yeah, why? Because she doesn't have the ring from Jim and Pam's wedding. What the hell? I only one thing to say about this. I don't give a shit there to you. Alright, now Jim and Pam were going, where were they going? To break up on the show, but they never did. What the fuck is that? You know what? I'm tired of this damn show. Tired of these damn lies. I'm done. I'm gone.
Hey there. Look at me. I'm flying. Well, down the chimney, but yeah, I'm flying. I'm flying. Yes, indeed, I am flying. Well, I must say that was pretty entertaining. Well, and again, the voiceover bit always works. At the end of that bit, always works. By the way, I apologize for Adam's excessive swearing tirades. Please do not give me a hard time again. Please. Last time anybody gave me a hard time about that, I almost had a headache. Oh, whatever. Let's do a top 8 list with MP and let's see where we're at. Okay, MP, do not act crazy, alright? Now, what is the category for tonight's top 8 list? Alright, keep your temper tantrums low, okay? Tonight's category, top 8 things that Jenna Fischer might keep. Number 8, mud. Number 7, soap. Number 6, rotten eggs. Number 5, old clothes. Number 4, broken windows. Number 3, a donkey. Number 2, an elephant. And number 1, a warthog. Who on earth would want to keep a warthog? Oh, great. Now my hat's falling off. Go to commercial, okay? Alright, folks, we present you tonight's bottom night in these commercials. Come on back, will you?
Hey, do you want to go out sometime?
Talk to the hand.
Rude.
No, shoot, that never works.
Oh, what a desert the TV dial places. Nick at Night is a tropical oasis. Good TV refreshes you and me.
Nick at Night.
Nobody else does it. Nobody makes $6.95 a yard look smaller than Empire because we make no extra charge for padding, no extra charge for installation. When we say from $6.95 a yard, that includes everything, even a free Bissell shampoo or Zoom broom sweeper with any order. If you're squeezed for cash, you can get 60 days to make a payment. And if you're pressed for time, Empire can deliver in 1 day. 588-2300 Empire. Jump up and call us right now.
Oh, what a desert the TV dial places. Nick at Night is a tropical oasis. Good TV refreshes you and me.
Nick at Night.
Hey, if you need carpeting at your house, don't go out to shop. Keep warm, save your gas, and call Empire at 588-2300. We're the people who come to you. And we've got the carpeting you want in stock, too, so we can install it in just a few days. And with credit, you won't make an installment payment for 60 days. And don't forget, with 2 rooms or more, you get a Bissell shampooer free. That's my company, Empire. 588-2300 Empire. Call right now.
Hey, do you want to go out sometime?
Talk to the hand.
Rude.
No, shoot, that never works.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We are rocking and rolling tonight. Tonight's topic, like I said before, tonight's topic is Jenna Fischer. Now, before we get into everything else on the program, we got something else to take care of, and that's tonight's random report. Or tonight's/this morning's random report. Whatever, okay? So please enjoy this, and remember, it's only comedy. Alright? So, pay attention.
Hello! We take you to the random home in the wilderness where Jerry the Bear tries to join the barbecue.
What you cooking tonight?
Nothing for you, Mr. Bear.
Come on. Well, good day then.
I give a bear a 10 for his jumping skills. Too bad he had to be turned away.
Well, let's be honest, the bear wasn't Yogi Bear. Let's start the random report.
From somewhere outside the Comedy Central studios, where nobody's amused by Jenna Fischer's annual fireworks show, it's the Random Report. And now 3 people who have a few words for Jenna Fischer: Michael, Leroy, and Marina.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Welcome to the Random Report, and yeah, we don't need those fireworks, Jenna. With that being said, I'm Michael. I'm Leroy.
And I'm Marina. You remember Jenna Fischer from The Office, right? Her fondest memory of that show actually wasn't about Pam and Jim, but rather a scene between her and Michael Scott. We might not want to talk about it.
You're probably right. Well, aside from the fact that Jenna didn't keep the ring that Jim gave Pam, they could be worse. Believe me.
Why don't we just have some random poetry with Dave Passions?
So Jenna Fischer remembered a cringy scene from a TV show. That's an odd thing for us to know. It's no surprise Pam got married, but who even cares? After Jenna doesn't keep the ring despite all of our dares, Jim and Pam could have split, but they never did, because that would ruin everything, and that's my bid. Okay, this poem is pointless, and I should run. I better end this before I turn into a bun?
What kind of line is that? Yeah, that's the kind of line that would match better with Wizards of Waverly Place or Match Game or something like that.
Luther.
What?
Before I turn into a bun? Like, really?
I told him not to.
I'm sorry, I had to come up with something funny. That's not an easy thing to do.
No, it wasn't Luther, it was me.
But why, though?
You don't throw away things that you might use. They might be useful.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time, though.
Well, I'm glad we got that taken care of. So for the Random Report, I'm Dr. Andrew.
I'm the odd man.
I'm George Thompson.
I'm Dave Passions.
I'm Michael. I'm Leroy.
I'm Marina.
I'm Greg Stevenson.
And I'm Luther. Keep running, and don't let Jenna Fischer fool you more than once. Good night, and good morning, everybody.
This has been the Random Report. Now back to Weeknight Updates, Jenna Fischer Spectacular. Then stay tuned for the wee hours with Craig Knightley and his guest, Jenna Fischer. That's all still to come on Nick at Night. The Random Report was taped in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Tune it in. Tune it in. Turn it on, tune it in, tune it up. Nick at Night.
All right. Now, that is true comedy right there. You know, of course, this is coming from a guy who didn't have much of a beard on Monday, and now, if it keeps growing, then it's going to become longer than the beard of Michael Flanagan. Whatever, that doesn't really make any sense, and I'm sorry, but whatever. Let's have some talk time. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Let's talk about it.
Alright, there we go. 1808 BBC, before your comment now. It's when all the chickens and lickens came together. And everybody knows that when the chickens and lickens come together, you know you're in for a good time. You know, they didn't have good times until then. But 808, 804, and AM, PM, 1 afternoon, night times, all times today. You know what they did, right? They did this. Talk it time, English, right, talk it time, yo, you never said this. Wow. That was weird. But, he's right. Let's have some talking time. Now, we'll talk about Jeff Fischer. Here's the thing, right? Jeff Fischer's fondest memory, as it turns out, was shooting the very cringy Pam and Michael Scott scene. Now, the scene had Pam and Michael. Okay. Please forgive me for mentioning this, but I feel like I have to. Because, you know, this is a show that talks about certain news topics, and I can't do. Anyway, says here that the scene had Michael and Pam nearly kissing until she shut him down. I'm glad that scene was shut down, but wow, that is just insane. Now apparently it happened during the Wally episode, in which which involved Kelly Kapoor, played by Mindy Kaling, inviting her office co-workers to a celebration of the Hindu festival of Diwali. And they had a whole lot of different people over there and things like that. And almost during that same episode, Jenna Fischer almost had a big kissing scene with Steve Carell. It says that Michael tries to relate to her. He's like, wow, they're both victims of broken engagements. And Pam points out that he was never engaged since his proposal to his girlfriend was rejected. Right? Fisher explained he tries to bond with Michael, and of course he does that thing where he takes it one step too far and he starts to lean and like he's going to kiss her. And Pam's line said, "What are you doing?" No wait, it was Michael who said, "What are you doing?" That's about it. And she says, "I'm rejecting your kiss." Now, again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for reporting that. I'm sorry for reporting that. Okay? And I hope that you will forgive me for that. Now, let's quickly move on to something else before we end up having a huge problem on our hands. Here's something we can try. Jenna Fischer recently tried to clear up the terrible rumor that she still wears Pam's engagement ring from the office. Obviously, as you know, Jenna Fischer's character Pam married John Krasinski's character Jim on The Office, right? But she made very clear on her Instagram that she doesn't wear the ring anymore. One commenter said, it's a weird question, but I kept hearing that you do, or did. She responded, what a terrible rumor. Of course not. I wear the ring that my actual husband of 10 years gave me. So now all of her fans and all of the fans of John Krasinski and all of her fans, all of John Krasinski's fans, and every Office fan ever kept saying, oh really? If you don't have the ring, then why are you still talking about it? You know what? That's ridiculous. What's weird about it is that the whole thing is just a prop ring. It's not even worth $5,000. Which think of it. This show actually makes about $5,000 a week for Nick at Night. So $5,000. Nick at Night generates $5,000 a week just from this show. All right. And that's pretty crazy. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, seriously. But anyway, that's what you got. Okay, let's hurry up with this last topic. We're running out of time, so let's get this over with. All right. Apparently, Jim and Pam on The Office were supposed to split up during the show's final season. That's what the writers had planned. Of course, they confirmed their relationship in season 4, got married in season 6, after Pam found out that she was pregnant. And then in season 8, she got pregnant again. And the writers, they were trying to introduce a relationship triangle with Pam and the docuseries cameraman Brian. of course, Jim had a job in Philadelphia and everything else, but long story short, there was never anything that they could do to pull those characters apart. So, what can you do, huh? What can you do? And now, a little contemplation thing. Hold on. And that was the contemplation bit. Thank you. I've been thinking about doing that for a long time, and I finally got to do it. So thank you for letting me do that tonight on the show. It really means a lot to me. Well, that is the show for this evening. Thank you so much for being here, and my thanks to everybody who was involved in this program. Please stay tuned for the ending experiments coming up right now. Thank you so much. You have a good weekend now, okay? We'll see you back here on Monday. That's the news. I'm Alski. Roll. Folks, as some of you might know, Alex K, the guy who plays the odd man on many of our sketches, will be moving on from Weeknight Update. And I just want to say, right now, that Alex is one of the coolest and nicest guys that I've had the fortune of working with. We didn't always see eye to eye, but, he was very entertaining, and we always talked everything out, just with everybody else on the staff of this program. So, well, we wish him the best of luck in trying to become one of the greatest comic book artists of all time. We still think that he made this show amazing, along with so many other people, on this program. Alex K was amazing, So, Alex, we're going to miss you so much. We care about you so much, and we hope that you'll never forget us. Alright? 143, Alex. This ending experiment is for you. Alright. What you're about to see is going to be weird, shocking, goofy, and, let's be honest, a little too far out.
Alright.
If you are ready to watch this, please watch with caution. Your discretion is advised.
It's time to go into the weekend in style. That's right. It's time for the ending experiments.
It's time to get your randomness going. That's right. It's Random Thoughts with George Thompson.
Good morning, Random Raccoons. This is George Thompson with Random Thoughts. Let's talk about Jenna Fischer. Now, she did a show many years ago entitled The Office. Now, she said that her fondest memory was when her character Pam did something with Steve Carell's character Michael Scott. I would say something about that, but if I try, I'll lose my job. So here's something that we can try. She doesn't have the wedding ring that she used many years ago when Pam and John Krasinski's character Jim got married on the show. Well, that was useless. Anyways, let's look at vigilantes playing in the snow.
Is it too late to start thinking about the snow?
No, but it is in fact. Jenna Fischer has been so cold to NBC and to all the fans of The Office.
Wedding rings cost thousands and thousands of dollars, but you can't put a price tag on love or fun on a snowy day.
Facts.
Well, I gotta go. I have a huge show to do. Toodles!
Good luck, Miss Becky. I'll see you next week on Random Thoughts. Peace out, everyone.
That was your randomness for tonight. That was Random Thoughts with George Thompson.
From Nickelodeon Studios, where the palm trees are usually covered with slime, it's the Miss Becky Show. And now, Jenna Fischer's next door neighbor, Miss Becky.
Good morning, I'm Miss Becky. And again, welcome to the Miss Becky Show. Let's get started. Jenna Fischer is in the news again. She said that her fondest memory from The Office came from a moment when her character, Pam, got involved with Michael Scott. I'd say more, but you already got my drift. Anyway, she doesn't have the ring from Pam and Jim's wedding. Why? Maybe she's trying to separate herself from her old character.
You're probably right. I mean, we can't be the same people we are today 15 years from now. We have to change.
Exactly! So all we have to say to Jenna is this. Good job!
Yeah, keep up the good work.
So, is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, we were quick this week.
Wait a minute, is the show always this quick?
Sometimes.
That's crazy.
I'll say. Well, I'll see you next week. Toodles!
That was Miss Becky's Show, recording for a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando and Universal Studios, Florida.
It's time for a brief release from awkwardness. It's Luther's Joke of the Week.
So Jenna Fischer's character on The Office got married in the show, and she didn't keep the ring in real life. No wonder why NBC is in the toilet right now. I mean, they can't all be funny.
That was Luther's Joke of the Week. I told you that would be brief.
From the Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Florida, it's the Overnight Show starring Marley Carson. There's more in discussion with Cungy Muller about Jenna Fischer, a couple of fun facts from Miss Becky, and several other surprises. And now, here's Marley.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to the Overnight Show. I'm Marley Carson, and I am so excited about this morning's show. Now, this show usually doesn't get big name guests because the show is on at 3 in the morning. That's when a lot of people are sleeping. But this morning, the guest who I have on is so huge that I had to wake up 25 minutes earlier than usual this morning. He's one of Nick at Night's greatest overnight talk show hosts ever. Ellie Cungy Muller is on the show this morning. This man is one of the reasons why I have this show right now, and I hope he can help me get a raise because I need it. Now, Miss Becky is going to help me out with the opening monologue this morning because this is a big topic. Jenna Fischer said that her fondest memory from The Office is the biggest moment between Pam and Michael Scott. Who's Michael Scott?
Jenna Fischer appeared on a show called The Office back in the day, and Pam was her character. Michael Scott is portrayed by Steve Carell from A Daily Show.
Thanks. She doesn't have the ring that was used during Jim and Pam's wedding. Well, that's going to break John Krasinski's heart.
John Krasinski played Jim on a show, and yes, Jim and Pam are married.
Thank you, Miss Becky. You did a great job.
You're welcome.
Now let's talk to this morning's guest. He just did a major episode of his show, Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller, about Jenna Fischer, and he has been doing it for over 11 years now. Say hello to Ellie Cungy Muller.
Thank you, Marley. I'm glad that I could appear on your show.
Now you just finished the episode about Jenna Fischer. Why did you want to talk about Jenna Fischer?
Well, I was on the internet looking for topics that will make the show interesting, entertaining, and funny. Witty. And Jenna Fischer came up, right? So when I looked at the news stories about her, I instantly said to myself, well, I don't know if it'll work, but I'm competing against random commercials and reruns of ridiculousness right now. And there's no way that Jenna Fischer will watch this, so here we go.
That's great. My show's competing against the Eric Andre show. Now, do you think that Jenna Fischer will ever watch your show or my show?
I don't think so. I mean, Jenna's a busy person, and she'd rather be on the wee hours of Craig Knightley.
What is she doing now?
Good point. Good point. At any rate, I must say you have an awesome show right here. I especially love the opening theme song.
Thanks. Luther came up with it, and he gave it the classic touch. Hey, Luther. I need a song from you right now. Will you please help me?
You got it. Marley's show is fun, you know. Pretty soon the wind outside will start to blow.
Does that even make any sense?
Look, alright, I'm exhausted from doing something that people just saw a couple minutes ago.
Fair enough. So, what do you think about my opening monologue?
It was very clever. You had Miss Becky's fun facts, and those were pretty interesting. As for your jokes, it may not be as funny as your grandfather's jokes were on the Tonight Show many years ago, but they're better than anything that Lily Singh could come up with.
Well, I'm just trying my best to get something that will pay me more than 9 cents a week. You can't buy anything with 9 cents a week.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Nick at Night can be pretty cheap. I'm making about $200 a week on Nick at Night, but that's not the point. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be able to reach the top someday.
Thank you. I will definitely take your advice to heart.
You're welcome. I'm looking at the clock, and it's time for you to wrap things up.
You're right. My thanks to Kungi, Muller, Miss Becky, and Luther for coming to the show this morning. And I'd also like to thank you for watching the show. Next week, I'll talk about Cheryl Hines. I don't know if it will be a lot funnier than this, but we'll just have to wait and see. The Wee Hours with Craig Knightley is next, and he will have Jenna Fischer. Sweet dreams, everybody.
The overnight show starring Molly Carson has been a casting show production and was also recorded for a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.
Nick at Night, those TV classics, Nick at Night, no fatty acids,
powerful TV.
But you can count on Nick at Night.
It's time for Know Your Jenna Fischer Fun Facts. And now here's your host, Joey Headphones.
Hi, I'm Joey Headphones. Welcome to Know Your Jenna Fischer Fun Facts. This is a simple game. Answer 2 questions about Jenna Fischer correctly, and you'll get $3,000. Our contestant is George Sonymaker. Let's see how well you'll do here. First question. What show did Jenna Fischer do on NBC?
The Office.
Yes! Second question. Did she keep the wedding ring from Jim and Paul's wedding?
Nope, as a matter of fact, she's trying to forget about the whole thing.
Good work, you got it. That's $3,000 for you. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
This has been a Casting Shoe production.
Fisher favorite words. Fucking mud, that's on my shoes. Dirt, that's on my, I don't have shoes on. Eggs, that's one. She also likes a motherfucking cart. That's one of her favorite words. Milk, a donkey, and the famous word that's actually 2 words, because whoever wrote it was fucking dumb. I know. Wow.
Okay, we got this from the desk of one Nick at Night executive, and if this comes from the Nick at Night executive, then this has to be pretty good, right? I can't go. What does Jenna Fischer hate? Comedy, TV, dancing, rain, YouTube, and this show. I know what you're thinking. That bites. Yes. But this show it's on Nick at Night, so what can you do? Yep. This is exactly what Jenna Fischer thinks about this show. A little weird, a little loopy, and a little out of it. Just like this setting. Well, what can you do? What can you do? A Nick at Night classic. Action.
If you start the cat, I'm gonna end the cat. There's words that can be used to describe Jenna Fischer.
Jenna Fischer.
I don't care if she's Jeremiah Kermit for all I fucking know. Number 1, she's rude. Number 6, she's lame. Number 15, she's loopy than a damn loop-de-loop. Number 18.5, she's dorky. That's right, that's a damn number now. Awful. And number 15.5, she's mean. And you know what? I think I'm tired of these damn scripts. Stop coming in here.
Okay, Jenna Fischer's favorite shows. What are they? Well, I'll tell you. Family Feud, Dennis Miller Live, SNL, The View, What's My Line, and The Real. I know. It's a weird list, but this is a weird show.
You right.
So what did we learn? Jenna Fischer hates The Office, even though that's a show that she was on. She hates dealing with props, even though she has dealt with the prop again on the show for several years. Now, apparently she loves to do a scene with Steve Carell. Odd. And she has never seen this show. Now here's the music at 3 a.m. Thank you.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
For this musical performance time bit, we take you now to a young Mr. Muller behind the keyboards playing a classic television theme song. The name of the television theme song, the name of the television show is entitled Law and Order. This is the story. Boom, boom. Sorry, I'm just trying to do something, clever for this. Whatever.
Hello out there from TV land, the every night good TV brand for your viewing delight.